Hey there, everyone. This is Jeremy of the East Coast EDH, and we're going to do something we haven't done in a while, and that's going to be a discussion video. Excuse the work shirt. I just got to work, and just wanted to try and get some more of these videos out there now that I have a little bit more time than I have in the past 6 months, 7 months. So today we're going to be talking about proxies. Now, the play group that I play with, we're okay with, 4 to 5 proxies in your deck. I can show you an example of how some people will do a proxy. They'll write on a card like this Moldovan Horde I pulled back in 1993, or this Mox Diamond that I made recently, just because I don't have a couple play sets of Mox Diamonds. I don't think many people do. Yeah, I picked up about 20 proxies from mythicblackcore.com, or it's going to be MTG Blackcore on Instagram. I'll actually bring up the page on the screen. If you want to screen cap it, you can. Probably a little foggy, but I'll try and get some links in on the video as well. Pricing was good. I think it was about $30 for, I said, about 20 cards. The highest, most expensive was a $5 premium foil, which we'll be talking about once we get into actually looking and examining and kind of checking out the cards. The way Wizards is going to with the reprints and the lists, and there's not really a lot of value left to be had in cards that are no longer on the reserve list. So I don't see the point of investing money, especially non-reserve list cards, that could eventually, go from 30, 40, 70 because they're standard right now until they rotate out and they're $5. Or just cards, even say like Avacyn, 20, 30, 40, because just got reprinted. Who knows when the next time it's going to get reprinted. But you're not really retaining any of that value when you spend and buy all these cards. I'm not saying don't get one or a couple. It's nice to have the real cards. It's good to support the game because I enjoy playing the game. I'm sure you all do too, I hope. And they cannot survive without us supporting them. But at the same time, you shouldn't have to break the bank to play the game and be competitive. Now, with the reserve list cards, that's a whole nother story, where it's just some of them are just getting so expensive that it's almost impossible to buy in for some of these, say like a Time Walk. I mean, I can't, I'm not going to go buy one. Even Bazaar's Baghdad's creeping up around $2,000. It's getting a little bit at the moment where I just don't want to spend $2,000 on a card, or I'm not going to buy a proxy of it and play with it. You guys might, depending on your play groups. So maybe you just make a deck of proxies and just see how the deck works. Or just proxy, the cards they're going for a couple grand. But in this video, I'm just going to show you the quality of the cards. They're not made to look like Magic cards. They're noticeably fake. There's the Mythic Blackcore, MTG Blackcore has their own little symbol on each card. You can do lots of different alternate frames, so you can kind of customize the cards to the themes of your decks as well. But I think it's a great way for people to enjoy cards, have cards that look aesthetically pleasing and still play the game and be competitive. So now we're going to get into it. Hey there, everyone. As I mentioned before, we're talking about proxies today, a little more high-end. These ones I got from MTG Blackcore, as I said, really high quality. Oh, this is just one I made. This is one of my proxies. So I kind of went in this direction. I got, let's say, about 20 cards. I think it cost me about $30. The top one here is a premium foil, which I guess you can get on any card. I just showed you the Soul Ring. I really like the art on it. Unsleeved, this thing, it's a little foggy looking. I don't know if the regular foils look like that. I should have got one. I wasn't thinking. I think the next batch I will. I will be getting more of these. In a sleeve, it actually looks a lot cleaner, a lot smoother. This I just thought it was cool, like alternate art almost, But most of these I got are really, really high-end cards. Avacyn being the cheapest of them all. Probably running about $30 to $40 now. Very clean, fresh art. The backs of these, which I didn't do this one, they do not look like real Magic cards. I can show you this Brainstorm. Double Master Proxy. No, it's a real Brainstorm. Just for comparison, like, you can just see the colors are way off. They're not trying to make fake Magic cards. Just making proxies for people to play with. I could use Avacyn in a lot of decks. I have 2. I don't really see the point of buying more, especially now with the reprints and Wizards kind of doing what they're doing at the moment. If I pull them, great, but there's really no reason for me to go spend $34 in card when it could be $10, $5 a year or two from now. Now these ones really, I think, just make sense. I got a Gaia's Cradle February, March for like $250. They're like $500 to $1,000 now. Somewhere in there. MTG Black Core kind of lets you pick different arts or different frames. Same thing with Avacyn. And I'm not sure if this is an actual art. I don't believe that it is. Same thing with the Gaia's Cradle. That's the real art right there. But it's like in the Ixalan Flipland card frames. And they all have the little MTG Black Core set symbol on it. So they're really not trying to make fake Magic cards. They're making these just so people can play with cards. In our play group, if you have the card, you're allowed to proxy it. Like, I shouldn't have to own 5 Gaia's Cradles to be able to play with my decks. At the same time, I'm not buying a proxy for each of my decks. I have like 22 Commander decks. I'm not putting proxies in all my decks. These are for my higher end decks, just so I don't have to switch cards in and out constantly, or just so you don't have to use your actual cards at all. So you leave them at home or like in the binder so it's protected so it doesn't get damaged. Grim Monolith, same thing. I bought this a few years ago for about $50, and it's running around $250 right now. These I did in a beta kind of card style, which I think is really cool. Mono artifact, tap to add 3 colors of mana to your mana pool, blah, blah, blah. You guys know what it does. Same thing. You know, the backs are very not real Magic cards. The fronts, there's never been a Grim Monolith printed like this ever. So, and I got 4 of these. Same thing with Mox Diamond. I got one of these recently. Around the same time I got Gaia's Cradle. A few months apart for about $250, and they're going for like $500 a piece now. I have one, and these are just for my high-end decks, but just so I don't have to switch cards in and out or use my super fancy homemade Mox Diamond Pitchland. Grotesque Mutation. Yeah, really, from what this Magic card used to be to what it is now, it's pretty grotesque. But see, I'm doing stuff like this, and you can read the card. The wording's a little different on here because it's worded as a beta card, but it still has the same effect as the real Mox Diamond. And then, yeah, they included this little cool, you make your own proxy if you want, kind of like I did here. Kind of just writing the card, and it is what it is. You can double-side it. But yeah, my play group, we really see no problem, no issue with playing with proxies. Now we're going to go through kind of how to tell the difference between a real Magic card and a fake Magic card. So if you have an extra phone, or just use your phone, because if you're not filming, you're good to go. And you go to your flashlight feature, just turn it on. And we're going to go with this Mox Diamond here, for example. Almost nothing coming through there at all. Now, this nice Grotesque Mutation, see that blue? It's that blue core. All real Magic cards have this. I'm going to bring out this really old proxy that I got from a box topper from 1993-94. I'm going to put a light. Balduvian Horde. Yeah, red. Same thing. It's got that nice, you see the light coming right through it. I'm going to go back to, let's get Gaia's Cradle here. Very thick. You almost not see the light at all. Now that's going to be, most fake cards, you're going to have that issue. I'm going to stop shining this light in your face. I apologize. But you have this foil common Golem Skin Gauntlet. A little faint, but still the same thing. You got a blue light coming through. Brainstorm. blue light. And last, Stronghold. Victual Sliver, same thing. Blue light. Just remember that too. If you're purchasing any high-end cards from anybody, or from someone you're not really sure of, that is a very good way to check and see if what you're buying is an actual Magic card. But yeah, MTG Black Core is on Instagram. They have a website. Yeah, I recommend it. I mean, like I said, I got these for about $30, a stack of cards. And even if your play group allows you just to make proxy decks, here you go. You don't have to print out, use all your mom's ink, get yelled at. Just order some cards online. But yeah, I recommend it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to do a little follow-up at the end coming up, so we'll see you there. All right, well, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, share, as always. Questions, comments, concerns, what you liked, what you didn't like in the comments would be cool. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Yeah, no Patreon, no sign-ups or money or anything. Just get some views out there and kind of trying to get the channel to grow, so that'd be greatly appreciated. But yeah, hope you all enjoy the rest of your week and the new fall weather. Hopefully it's treating you all well. Until next time, this is Jeremy with East Coast EDH, signing off.